Hello folks, today I will show you why did I lose a trade and win a trade on the same setup guys. Nothing different. How can psychology fuck up your setup even if everything is right? So first of all guys, there was this 1 hour IRL, 2 IRL here on GBP. This 1 hour IRL, 2 IRL. So leave these candles guys, just a second. So we cannot use the replay button. So first of all guys, leave these candles here. So leave these candles guys. So first of all, it was GBP trade 1 hour IRL to this external range equity was a target. There was no narrative on euro because you can see that I thought price did not make a lower low here. Instead it made a higher high. So I thought price would from this 1 hour IRL to this ERL was a target. And then on a 3-minute chart, you can see an SMT here where this 3-minute bullish fair value gap so let's not see that. So this 1 minute bullish fair value gap was disrespected and price made a sell side liquidity sweep here. That is a lower low here. On GBP, whereas the same on euro made a higher high by not even entering this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. So I thought it was easy, it was just empty. So I thought price would move above these highs here. So I thought price would move above this high here. So first of all guys, there was no narrative on euro on GBP USD. It was 1 hour IRL to this ERL. And I am talking about this in this candle made a lower low here. So from this IRL to this external liquidity. So then on the 3-minute chart it was an SMT where euro made a higher high here, whereas the same GBP made a lower low. I thought this was an SMT. That is respecting this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. So price disrespected this 1 minute bullish fair value gap and price made a sell side liquidity sweep and entered into this 1 hour time frame fair value gap, whereas the same 1 minute fair value gap wasn't even mitigated or touched on euro. So I thought it would easily go above this high, and then I executed a trade. You can see that I entered in here after this SMT was formed. Price moved up to here, then reversed. My SL was below this SMT swing high. It took me down. The same happened on GBP, but after this what happened was that 1 minute SMT was still valid. And price here mitigated that, as you can see that. If I extend it, this is a very tiny fair value gap, and if I extend it right, you can see that it tapped in here, whereas where now euro made a higher high here, and GBP as always made an overlow here by disrespecting this 1 minute fair value gap. So now both assets entered into the 1 hour time frame fair value gap, as you can see that here. So then my take profit was 1 hour IRL, 1 hour IRL to this external range equity, here, 1 hour IRL to ARL plus 1 minute SMT, where euro respected this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here, whereas the same euro disrespected that 1 minute bullish fair value gap, and price made a sell side equity sweep now. And then my target was this size, my take profit was this. As you can see that our drawn liquidity is reached. So how patience can do in your perfect setups, this is just a sample. And after that I should have waited for this 1 minute or 3 minute market structure shift. I should have waited for this 3 minute market structure shift. Price touched it 32901. Price should have made a market structure shift here, then I should have entered. My only problem was this market structure shift here. It should have made a market structure shift. I should have entered after market structure shift, and then my SL goes below the swing low here, and my stop loss was hit also on GBP. So only because of this market structure shift confirmation I should have took, which was not done, and that's why my stop loss is hit, guys. Stop loss was hit. You can see that I could have entered after this market structure shift, but my patience did not allow me to do that. So then my stop loss was below this window. You can see that it hit my stop loss here on the real account, and then I lost, and then I re-entered after watching this 1 minute SMT and this 3 minute market structure shift here, guys. And then I re-entered, and then my take profit was it. So how can greed and patience and FOMO, being impatient and being FOMO, can ruin your trading setup? Everything was right, but still the only problem was I should have waited for this 3 minute confirmation after this market structure shift, which did not happen. So that's why my stop loss got hit. If it made a bullish candle after here, I should have entered, but it did not make. I was very impatient, and then you can see my stop loss was hit. Then I again re-entered, and then my take profit was hit finally. So thank you, guys. This was the trade which I took. Lost and won on the same setup because of FOMO and impatience. You can see that how psychology can fuck up everything, even when everything goes right. So thank you, guys. This was the trade. 1 hour IRL to this external range equity with 1 minute SMT. 1 minute SMT where euro made a higher high and GBP made a lower low. So always, guys, remember, whenever you are framing higher time frame narrative, always frame on euro. What do I mean? So when I entered at the first trade, price did not enter our fair value gap. Simply I took the trade, thought this was an SMT, but it was not. So whenever there is higher time frame narrative, you should always look for higher time frame narratives on euro. Why? Because it is like a parent correlated asset compared to GBP. So what I'm telling is, when I took this trade, you can see that I could have easily done this 1 hour IRL to this external range equity, but then my stop loss was hit. Why my stop loss was hit? Because euro wanted to enter this 1 hour internal range equity, that is this fair value gap on higher time frame narrative, and then again I re-entered on this candle, and then you can see that. So always I will take trade whenever there is a higher time frame narrative on euro, that is this 1 hour IRL to RL. Always take trade when market structure shift and higher time frame narrative was on euro whenever you are checking for SMTs. So thank you guys, this was the trade. I won and lost on the same trade because of this higher time frame narrative and that 3-minute market structure shift. 3-minute market structure shift which was about to happen here. Before that I entered, was impatient, then my stop loss was hit, which was below this SMT swing low, and then my take profit was hit. So finally guys, thank you, this was the trade.